guys, my name is Jessica and I'm going to talk to you guys about brows today, and I'm just going to show you how I do mine. So I do mine a couple of different ways. If I'm feeling like really natural, I'll just use an eyeshadow for a more powdered look, and then if I'm feeling more glam, I'll go in with something a little more like a pomade to make them really sleek. So I'm going to do one of each on each side. So what I like to do is use our hotline brush, which is double-ended, and I'll just use this spoolie end to brush out my brows. And then I use this smaller tapered end right here, and I'll go in with my eyeshadow. This is called Trust, and I'll just fill in my brows. And I just follow my natural brow line when I do this. And that just makes it just gives it a more natural feel. So I'll make sure to underline and just like make it look really crisp and clean and smooth. And then I'll do the same thing on the top. Just following my natural brow line. And then with whatever's left over my brush, I just kind of fan it out and kind of brush upwards. So it's a really pretty natural look. You can just see how it just brought so much more life and just pop into my face. Like, eyebrows are really a big deal, you guys. Okay, let me brush those out too. All right. So another thing that I like to do for a more glam look is I will go in with this same brush, and I'll go in with our Black Friday eyeliner. And I'm hoping I can do this. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I'll do it right here so you can see. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll outline my brows with this pretty black eyeliner. And I'll just outline underneath, and then I'll do the same thing on the top, and it just kind of gives like a really clean cut pomade look. See how crisp and just really outlined that is? I really love to do this look if I'm doing like a more glam makeup look, like if I'm going on date night or if I'm going to a wedding and I just need a really good pop. So I'll outline with our Black Friday, and then I'll go back in with that Trust eyeshadow shade and just fill it all in. And then again, with whatever's left on my brush, I'll just kind of powder it out here. And it just gives a really good defined look that shows up. And if you mess up like I do right here, I like to take my spoolie and just swipe it away. Let me clean up my edges here. Okay, you can kind of tell a difference. Like, this one's way more poppy and this one's way more natural. I really love this look over here that's more natural, but if I'm taking a makeup pick, I really like to do this side over here. Okay, so then what I like to do next is I like to take our eyeshadow everything brush, which is this pretty brush right here, and I'll go into our eyeshadow shade called Unicorn. It's a real pretty shimmery white color. And I'll just pop that right underneath my brow bone. Just for some extra oomph. You see how pretty it is? It's real nice and shiny. It just kind of makes that brow bone really pop. And it just looks really cleaned up and nice and pretty. All right. And then I'll go back in and just clean everything up, fluff everything out. See if I messed up right here. And then if I make any boo-boos, I'll just go in with my highlight shade and just clean it up. Sometimes I can get a little messy. All right. You guys think it's pretty easy, huh? So I also wanted to mention, if you don't have an arch to your eyebrow and you have to draw one or fill it in, a good rule of thumb whenever you're doing that is to just take your brush and just let it line up with your pupil. And you can kind of see like right here, that's where your arch should be, right where your pupil is, going right across your pupil on both sides. You see that? So it's a good way to measure so that you've got them both even on each side too. So, all right guys, I hope that was super helpful for you. And I hope you learned something. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. You just gotta practice. All right, thanks guys.